Hey guys, welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We are back after a week vacation. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I was down in Disney World. I got to see Galaxy's Edge, and there will be a video on my channel coming soon highlighting my experiences, telling you guys what I think. It was an awesome experience, guys. Cannot recommend it enough. It was so much fun. If you have the opportunity, you're definitely going to want to check it out at least once. So cool. We got the Droid Depot hat on right now, repping the experience. But when I returned, there was new Star Wars waiting for me, like there always is. And today it was a big one. It was Visions. All 9 of the shorts released 2 a.m. My time to watch and enjoy. I got up early this morning, watched all 9 episodes, and I had an absolutely amazing time. I want to keep this spoiler free. A lot of people got access to watch these early, and they have more detailed breakdowns of every episode. And so, you guys have seen it, but I just want to tell you what worked for me and keep it pretty spoiler free because I think it's more fun to go in kind of bare. So without further ado, I'm going to walk through each episode very briefly, give it kind of a thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs to the side, and we'll just start running through it. Let's go. So let's get it started with episode 1, The Duel. And this one is the story that is going to have the Ronin novel coming out next month. It has that really interesting black and white throwback samurai style and is absolutely awesome. This is definitely in my top 4. It has just so many cool design elements, so many cool moments, and the animation style to me absolutely worked. I can't wait to talk about the show tomorrow with Star Wars Timeline because he knows his animation and I'll love to get his thoughts on these. But for me, this one was definitely in the top just from the moments and the really well designed scoring. It just worked on all fronts for me. And this one is definitely one of the best. Don't want to say much more. It's short. I think it's only 15 minutes, but absolutely killer. Definitely in the top 4. Now, episode 2 was the Tatooine Rhapsody, and this one from the trailers, the little clips I had seen, I had it lower in my anticipation list. It just didn't look, my style. But after watching it, I thought, even though to me it's still in the lower half of all the shorts, it was a little better than I expected. It was kind of goofy and fun, and had, a pretty decent story. It had Boba Fett. That is one with Boba Fett. I won't say much more than that, and that was always cool for me to see. Had a cool animation style, not my favorite, but it worked. It was clean, well executed. And I think the great thing about this, I've said it before, it's an anthology. So what worked for me might not work for you, or vice versa. You might absolutely love some of these that I don't. But to me, Tatooine Rhapsody on the lower half, but still a good watch. Episode 3 moves us to the twins, which I think will have probably maybe the most polarizing of the animation styles. It's kind of got this hyper flowing, bright pop color to it, which I think I liked. It was hard for me to say because there were some shots that I thought were absolutely awesome, some that felt a little flat to me. And overall, the story was cool. I think I like the story and the message behind it. It felt very quick, though. This one is 18 minutes, but it felt like it absolutely flew by. It's good. It's enjoyable. It's not in the top 4 for me, so I'd say it's probably in that 5 or 6 slot. Definitely worth a watch. Definitely would maybe like to see more in this universe, and they set it up to see more, but the animation style isn't always the best for me. Now, episode 4 is The Village Bride, and this is my favorite of all the shorts, and that caught me totally by surprise because I didn't have this really one on my radar. But the score to this episode is absolutely phenomenal. It's emotional. It's well done. I was totally taken by surprise with this one. Hands down my favorite of all of them. I don't want to say more because I went in blind, and I think that actually paid off to my enjoyment. I didn't have any expectations, and so when I saw it and it was so good, I was even more thrilled. So highly ranked The Village Bride. Would love to see more stories in this universe and Visions, and the scoring, again, phenomenal. Animation style, really enjoyable and unique. So definitely my favorite. Awesome watch. And the hits keep on coming because episode 5 is the Ninth Jedi, and that's probably in the second. It's in that 1, 2, 3 slot. It's easily one of the coolest worlds we see introduced, and one that I definitely want to see continue. This is one that we saw clips of during the trailers, but I did not realize how the story was going to go, and I don't want to say much more. It has a very, very cool designs in several moments, a really clean, beautiful animation style to me. And the world they introduce, I think will be returning to the Ninth Jedi. I really do. I think this is one that's going to stick around along with the Duel. So check this one out. You know, it's weird to me, the order they're released in. If you watch them in watch order, I think some of the best ones are at the beginning and some of the more average ones are at the end. So you kind of end it on kind of like a drop, and you start with such a bang. So I don't know if watch order matters because they're all different, but to me, those two back to back, Village Bride, Ninth Jedi, completely had me hyped out of my mind. The next one is probably one that a lot of you from the trailers weren't that excited about, and I wasn't. And it's the what I'll call the Toby episode, episode 6, which is the little droid, almost Astro Boy looking droid we've seen from the trailers. The story had some really cool animation moments to me. I thought some of the design and the flow was super unique, but the editing and the styling just wasn't for me. And it's one of the ones that I don't really see myself watching again. You know, if friends are over, I'm like, you guys got to check out this short. It would not be this one. And if it is for you, that's awesome, because there were definitely some moments I can see working for certain fans. It just wasn't for me. This was definitely in the bottom half of the shorts. But we're back with my probably fourth favorite in the top 4. Maybe, you know, the order can change depending on my mood. But the Elder, which is the one that we saw kind of early on with the old dude with the 2 red lightsabers. Awesome special. And this is another one that I definitely think will be visiting again. I definitely think we'll be exploring more in this world. At least it felt that way to me. Another awesome one. The trailers, it looked amazing, and I think in execution it was really dope. So very excited about this one. Another kind of hit in the middle, and you got to check that one out. Absolutely love it. Huge thumbs up. Then we had Lop Ocho, which was good. It's probably in that 5th for me. It has an interesting, the way the characters talk in that one to me is very unique. The way their mouth kind of move is a little odd. I did watch the English versions because I wanted to hear the English voice cast. I knew that would be kind of, you know, what would appeal to me a little bit more. And I like this one. It's definitely a cool world. Definitely has some cool kind of design to characters. And they could do more. It just didn't reach the level of the other 4 I called out, you know, to this point. So good one, just not my favorite. And finally, we had episode 9, which I think is pronounced Akakiri or Akakiri. This one to me was kind of hard to judge on first watch. I thought the ending was very unique, very reminiscent. For a fan like me, when you watch it, you'll know the ending has a very obvious callback to Star Wars Past. And I kind of liked it. I did not like the score, and I didn't love the animation. And it felt rushed. This is one of the ones in 14 minutes felt rushed. Felt like I could have used another couple minutes to me. And overall, I think it was kind of a soft ending. And of course, this is an anthology, so it's not like an actual watch order. But I ended on this one, and it to me was in the bottom half for sure. So, you know, overall, that one was a mixed bag. I think some fans will like it more than me, but I was left kind of like, meh, I wouldn't mind seeing more, but I'm not going to run it and watch it again. And that sums it up to me. You know, I saw some people on Twitter when it was launched out, the whole series. People were like, it's a mixed bag. And I was a little worried. I was like, people don't seem super hyped. But there were 4 episodes that got me extremely hyped. I mean, oh my gosh, ones I really want to go watch again right now. I mean, I cannot wait to go sit down and watch them again, or bring friends over who might not be checking out Visions because they don't really know what it is, and watch them with it, because I think some of these are really going to be just home runs for Star Wars and might have some return visits. But those are just my thoughts, guys. I know a lot of people got this early and had a chance to see them before me, so you've probably watched several reviews. But let me know what you guys think down below if you've watched it. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? Do you agree with anything I said? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear it. Guys, thanks for sticking around. We have more Star Wars on the horizon. I am back to the videos, and I'm excited to be back. So until next time, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your week.